All right, today another really hot day. Our sky looking so classic for summertime. The blue sky, the fair weather cumulus clouds starting to build, and we know it's going to be hot today. A big dome of heat just out to the west is where it's centered. But look at today, our heat index up to 110, a heat advisory. So all the usual things: take breaks, stay hydrated, drink lots of water. This is what we're looking at with those heat indices, again, up to 110. Possibly through about 7 p.m. when the heat advisory expires. Current temperatures already well into the lower 90s, and our feels like temperatures certainly almost all across the board showing triple digits as high as about 110 to even close to 112 over at Thibodaux. Our feels like temperature through the afternoon stays very hot. To get a heat advisory, you need a heat index up to about 108 plus expected. And clearly we're looking for that this afternoon before our temperatures drop off later on tonight. Our live radar mostly quiet right now. A couple of small showers off the coast of Plaquemines Parish, but sometimes at this point in the year, really what you need to get some rain, which would help with the heat, is a lake or sea breeze type of setup where you get some thunderstorms. So this is how the lake breeze works when we say, oh, all we'll have today is maybe some lake breeze or sea breeze storms. That would be from wind coming from over water onto land. So on a hot summer day, the land is heating up and the water is not heating up as fast. That temperature tends to stay much more steady. So what you have is hotter air over land, cooler air which is over the water. So hot air is lighter, cooler air is heavier, and that creates a pressure difference, with high pressure setting up right on the water, low pressure on land. Now wind works because our pressure is trying to even itself out. So air is moving from where there's high pressure to where there's low pressure. That's how all wind works. So in this case, it's kind of a mini setup where you get a breeze coming off of the lake onto land, and that can act almost like a mini cold front. And we know that that can just be a spot where it kind of pushes up some showers and storms. So that's what we have to hope for today. Also, we'll be looking for our rain chances really the next few days staying low because of, or kind of lower than it could be because of that big high pressure area in the upper atmosphere. So today we'll say highs about 95. Our rain chance about 30%, and then tonight we'll be in the 70s. But here is the big picture. That was very small scale that we were looking at. When we look at the upper pattern all across the southeast, that high pressure is just staying in place at this point and actually moving a little bit farther to the west. Look at our tropic scene. Saharan dust showing up in the tan colors, of course, and the Caribbean Sea is almost empty. The Gulf, too, almost empty, and all across the Atlantic, we're not seeing a lot. Now, we have had a couple of waves coming off the coast of Africa, but they don't really have a chance to develop because of some wind shear as well as the dry air. And just to show you what the Saharan dust is doing, look at this little area, for example, as it progresses off to the west. You can see it just almost fizzles. So even though we're kind of watching at this point in the year, we're not seeing anything develop right now. Our 7-day forecast shows temperatures hovering near about 95, heat indices up to about 110 all week long, with rain chances staying pretty standard between about 20 and 40% each day.